Happy Friday, and it's time for a new vlog. How is everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's amazing. Hold on one second. I just got... Talk about bad timing, brothers and sisters. Just got to check this text message really quickly. Okay, we are good. Woohoo! Alright, so today's video is going to be talking about, nothing. Wait a second, this is wrong. Hold on. Smithing in 2006. There we go. Sorry about that. Forgot to add it to the bung board talking point for today. Agility XP is also not updated. What the frig, man? Okay, maybe I should just click out of the bung board. New video has been uploaded on my main channel since yesterday talking about third age items. Definitely check that out. And another video is going to be uploading this Sunday, not tomorrow, Sunday. Gonna be going over my RS3 bank entirely. Probably gonna do my old school RuneScape bank on Taco Tuesday next week. But stay tuned for that video on the main channel. Channel. Oh, I can't talk today. I got text messages interrupting me. I got the unupdated bung board. I got lubrication needed in my mouth and throat. Afternoon water cheers, by the way. Okay, so anyways, we're going to be talking about smithing today. And my agility XP since yesterday, I probably gained about 160k. To be honest, it's really not going the best. It needs to be friggin' over. I was pretty busy last night, so I really wasn't able to do a lot. Tonight, I may be able to chisel out, but honestly, I really would love to finish Resident Evil 9. I'm still getting my bum kicked for anyone that has yet to play it. It's a pretty difficult game. It's not an easy-peasy, Japanesey type of Resident Evil. Oh, it's a challenging one. Oh, yes, but it's fun as hell. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to be talking about smithing today. Some old school smithing methods. I gotta go ahead and pull up the wiki here. Hold on. And it's right here. Okay, so smithing. Smithing is a OG RuneScape classic type of skill. Yes, smithing has been released since 4 January 2001. Now, I'm on the RS3 wiki, because RS3 is what RuneScape Classic, and then it turned into RuneScape 2, and now RuneScape 3 has basically been transformed into. Even on the old school RuneScape wiki for smithing, it pretty much shows the same thing here. Was released 4 January 2001. So, smithing is a very interesting skill on RuneScape 3, because you don't really make a lot getting 99. To be honest, the skill, because of treasure hunter keys, have been utterly demolished. Yes, on RS3, there is 110 smithing, and there's also 120 smithing cape. But, I mean, overall, the updates over the years for smithing, yeah, all this recent updates, it's just really made the skill non-appreciative at all. And going all the way back to like 2001 and then all the way up to 2007, there was a very big update, the Make X option. But here's the remarkable thing, which I'll get to momentarily. The Make X option primarily affected like smithing type of items. It didn't necessarily affect like cannonballs per se. But even on old school RuneScape, smithing has really gone through kind of a transformation period, especially with Blast Furnace, which by all means a lot of people really love. I chose to just do Addy plate bodies to 99. I do have a 99 smithing guide on my main channel, and the reason I did Addy plate bodies is because, one, I really didn't want to do kind of like a mini game per se, and I also made a little bit of GP on the side. I think I made like 10 mil from whatever level I started doing Addy plate bodies. Addy plate bodies. Where are you? Addy plate bodies. Is it show on here? Addy plate bodies. Level 88 to level 99. I ended up making like 10. I think it was about like 10 mil even. It wasn't terrible. The XP was actually pretty decent. I think in 1 hour I was getting like close to 250, maybe 280k. I might be over exaggerating on that. I have a guide literally on YouTube, but I just don't have it pulled up because I didn't really think about. I was talking about like adding plate bodies, but yes, plate bodies are incredible to do on old school RuneScape because they don't, or rather, let's see, GE profit. Okay, maybe you lose money now. A couple years ago when I did Addy plate bodies, you actually made money. Now it looks like you lose money by doing Addy plate bodies. So, well, oh boy, humdinger, right? Looks like you make money by doing rune plate skirt. Really? Yeah, I don't know how accurate this is. Anyways, old school RuneScape, you pretty much have Blast Furnace. RuneScape 3, you basically pretty much have unlimited ore to it's called this. Oh man, what is the ore called? It's a little irrelevant because it's beyond easy to do on RuneScape 3. Primal bar? No, not primal bar. It's some type of ore, obsidian maybe. Basically, you pretty much mine it in Prif on RuneScape 3, and then you turn it in to the furnace, and you just get a ton of XP. It is, the amount of XP you get is completely just stupid AFKable. Like I said, RS3 has been destroyed by just utter shenanigans like you can't imagine. But if we go ahead and go back to when I got 99 Smithy on RuneScape Deuces, I ended up using the Goldsmith Gauntlets. Goldsmith Gauntlets came out 2002, so about a year and some change after the skill was released. What else? Ring of Forging came out during RuneScape Deuces, RuneScape 2. Also, what else? Ammo mode, that came out 2003 along with Cannonballs, right? On RuneScape 2, there was no double ammo mode. And by the way, if you are on old school RuneScape, the double ammo mode is so friggin' worth it, it's not even funny. You do actually make a lot more GP by doing that, so it is definitely worth it to actually use. Okay, anyways, now, 2006 of RuneScape, right? What were your options to get smithing? Well, you could be a GP hungry baboon, and you very well could do cannonballs. Now, could you have done cannonballs back in 2006 of RuneScape, like the actual year 2006 of RuneScape? Absolutely. You could have done cannonballs. Would it have made you a ton of GP back in 2006? You would have been a multi-millionaire. 9 figs millionaire on RuneScape. Oh yeah, man, you would have been up there. Oh, you would have had everything. Back in 2006, you would have been able to buy a party hat set. You would have been able to buy full dragon. You would have been able to buy anything you wanted. It was a lot of GP many, many, many years ago. Let's go ahead and see if I can actually pull up the price of a cannonball. Cannonballs, balls, maybe not. Hold on. Balls, cannonballs. What the? Cannon repair. Okay, maybe I can't. Cannonballs. Let's see. Cannonballs. Okay, this is annoying me. How can I not pull this? How can you not pull up a cannonball on the wiki here? Hold on one second. RuneScape cannonball. I want to see if the price of a cannonball was actually back, if it's a saved price many, many years ago. Let's see if it will actually let me go back to 2006. It will let me go back to 2008, so the answer is no. But here's the thing. The price of a cannonball typically would stay the same. It was a going rate of like between 180 to maybe as high as like 220 GP. So 200 GP back in 2008, that very much was probably around 2006 time frame. Now, I ended up doing a tremendous amount of cannonballs many, many years ago. And like I said, if you were to do cannonballs all the way from, what is the minimum requirement to actually do cannonballs here? It doesn't even say 35 smithing. So 35 smithing, I think that's like less than 50k XP. Hold on one second. I gotta pull up my handy dandy calculator here. So how much GP would you be making? Well, let's go ahead and see. 13 million XP minus 50k. Let's say you begin at like level 40 or something, right? Let's go ahead and divide this by 25k. Hopefully I'm doing the math right. 580. Now we're going to times this by 200k. Okay, maybe not hundreds of mil, but you definitely made over 100 mil, give or take. You made a lot of GP. Now, how long would this money-making method take back in 2006? It would take a very long time. So what was the alternatives? Well, you could have done what I did in 2009, 2010. And what I did in 2009, 2010 was I used my gold ore that I got from 99 mining, which a lot of people ended up doing. They would get 99 mining, and they would go and then smith the bars to get 99 smithing, right? You didn't really make a whole lot of GP. I think I made like 20 mil from smithing all my gold bars and stuff like that. It wasn't anything too crazy and ridiculous. Obviously not like the cannonballs. You were getting about maybe, I want to say, 60 to maybe 65k an hour. Actually, probably even less than that. Maybe like 55, maybe 55 to 60k like an hour. Probably the same amount of XP that I'm getting now doing agility. So the XP was greater. Oh, and by the way, doing cannonballs, you're only getting about 12,500 XP an hour. With the double ammo mode on old school RuneScape, now you get the 25k an hour because you can do 1,000 steel bars. Without the double ammo mode, you could only do 500 steel bars per hour into cannonballs. And back in 2006, oh yeah, it was a very lengthy process. And it was also a very AFK-able process. One inventory took 3 minutes. Very AFK-able. One inventory using the double ammo mode on old school RuneScape is 1 minute and 30 seconds, which is still not bad for AFKing, but the XP is dog poop. So anyways, back in 2006, how would people get 99 smithing? They would spend a lot of money. And it's pretty remarkable how 99 smithing was a very buyable 99. And I mean, theoretically, it is still a very buyable 99 today. If on old school RuneScape, all these prices are very much like this, equaling out and stuff. If you can no longer make money doing Addy plate bodies, and that really is a shame that you can't potentially make money, because I remember doing Addy plate bodies, and I remember that I ended up making GP. So the fact that you are losing GP here, that is kind of really crappy. I guess I ended up doing 99 smithing at the right time, right? Oh man, definitely talk about luck. But back in 2006, your options were very simple. You could get 99 mining and then turn all your ore into 99 smithing, or you could do cannonballs and probably be the most patient like human being on the planet, or you could spend a lot of money. And the amount of people walking around with like a 99 smithing cape back then, it was actually not a lot of people, believe it or not. And 99 smithing back in 2006 was really one of like the very rarest kind of capes. Anyways, 2006, I'm not even, hold on one second. Max cape. When did a smithing cape actually come out? 18 October 2006. Yeah, okay, so you're talking about the ass end of 2006. If you want to go to 2007, give some people some time. But then again, you got to remember that there were people with 99 smithing before a max cape came out. You got to remember that. Zezima was one of those people. Zezima had a lot of 99s before Max Capes even came out and stuff. And that's why the high scores were deemed as like, hey, I'm on the high scores, you know, look at my, you know, Max Cape in a way in the high scores, right? So, how many people were walking around with a smithing cape in 2006? It was really non-existent. I don't remember seeing anyone with a max cape. I don't remember seeing anyone with an agility cape. I remember being followed by people because I had a cooking cape. I remember people used to come up to me and say, hey, can you do the cooking emote? And typically when people would come up to you because you had a 99 cape on, it was because they wanted to see the emote. You got to remember that back during like 2006 RuneScape, there was really no YouTube videos. There wasn't any social media. There wasn't a wiki. Like, you know, to see a 99 cape emoji, even if it was a friggin' cooking one, it was definitely like something. It was worth, it was something to turn your head, basically, pretty much, right? So, on a closing note, I would love to hear from you all. Let me know down below if, you all remember seeing, like, a smithing cape many, many years ago. Because I remember that I ended up seeing a lot of people with 99 cooking. And we ended up having kind of like a Hooba Hooba moment. We did the emoji near each other. No homo. But I just do not remember anyone back during that time period with a smithing cape. It was such a rare find, like you just can't believe. And this is how RuneScape has progressed over the years. Once again, I love RuneScape. It's my favorite game. But, man, during those time periods, it was a preserved little bubble. Alright, my friends. I will see you all tomorrow for a brand new episode. As always, if you want me to talk about something interesting, drop a comment below for RuneScape username, and I'll see you all tomorrow for a brand new vlog. Take it easy, everyone. Be safe. Play RuneScape if you're feeling down. If you want more of me, check out my book on Amazon. Link is down below, and later.